we're once again with 4x4 Evolution. In the last episode, we went to Arizona with a Dodge Dakota that I could not stop tipping over for the life of me, as well as many other opponents that we raced with for some reason. We came down to the final race, which was once again my 4th attempt. I really wish you would stop taking me 4 tries to win races in this series, but anyhow, the leader tipped over, I tipped over next to him, we had some vehicular sexual activity. That's something that I hope doesn't occur again because I would like for my content to be family friendly. But in this episode, we are going to Crazy 2000 with this Chevy Blazer. The Chevy Blazer is a vehicle I don't recall the automotive world talking that much about. It's one of those vehicles that some people forget Chevy even created. I don't see very many of these on the road these days. Now, a Crazy 2000 is, I guess it's in Canada, but even then, what the hell is a Crazy 2000? Where on earth did they get a name for this track? Here's the vehicle selection. Blazer LS2 drive. It's two-wheel, I guess it means two-wheel drive. Maybe it means something else. Someone let me know. Here's our color selection. I've chosen red. I also could have chosen dark red. I might just change that right now. I think the last time I chose a red vehicle, it was a darker red. No, that's kind of more of a maroon. I'm not into that, so we're going to stick with the cherry red. I like that bright color. It's kind of like the Durango in the background with racing stripes. You actually can't even have racing stripes in this freaking game. I don't get that. Here are the default settings that we always use. 50, 50, 50, make 50, 50. My Chevy Blazer is lying on its side. Why do I have to look at this crap all the time? We're going to use deep cut tires because it's going to be raining, which is going to, create some mud in that dirt. A lot of this track has pavement though, so I don't know. I think it'll balance it out the most if we just choose deep cut tires. Let's go ahead and get to Crazy 2000. I forgot to talk about the stats before we selected this truck and everything, but if you didn't take a look at them, they're not the greatest. Did that seriously just happen? I couldn't get 3 seconds into the race without getting completely and totally fucked. Also, this truck's acceleration is just abysmal, but yeah, statistically this truck is garbage. So you can really expect nothing good of this. Turn. It won't turn. I don't know what to do. We're falling behind so badly. I'm giving you guys a good look at this track, aren't I? Because, you have the time to look at every single freaking part of it. It is really dark. This truck will not turn. I don't know what to do. I'm going to go this way, take a shortcut, or just crash into that tractor because my truck can't turn. There's a jump right here that my truck can't make because we don't have enough horsepower. So, I'm going to go around the bridge. We are so far behind. Oh my god, this Chevy Blazer ain't very blazing. It won't turn. It takes forever to get up to speed. We've got some work to do. But that is a lap around Crazy 2000. Very depressing lap filled with lots of rain. I might as well just forfeit this race because I know we're not going to do a damn thing with this vehicle in this race. I'm not even going to bother trying to succeed with a vehicle that is that much of a drag. So we have some big changes to make in the vehicle settings. First off, let's go down to axle ratio, which is, adjusting the acceleration and top speed ratio. I don't know why it's called the axle ratio. That has nothing to do with the axle. But we're going to turn that to 25%, which is a 25% drop. As ridiculous as that might seem, I think it might just help us. The brakes weren't very effective, so let's lean this more to the front. Just a little bit, just 55. And handling balance. We need this thing to steer a lot more, but not too much. Okay, I might up this a little more if we can't win in the second attempt. Just maybe if it's due to me not being able to drive well, then maybe I won't change it. But I think I should be able to tell if it's just the truck not being good enough yet. So we'll accept these settings, and we'll give it another go. I'm a cheater. I up the brightness on my TV again. No, you don't. No, not this time. Aha. I feel victorious. Awful start. Get away from me. Well, I meant you. I didn't mean everybody else. Everybody else is getting away from me. This thing is still falling behind. It's turning better, but not wanting to turn at high speeds. I mean, I know the road is wet, but still. I would love for that to be possible. Okay, we're catching this guy. I don't know what happened to him here, but maybe he just slowed down. Oh, make that jump. He did make the jump. We made the jump, luckily. It's a hard jump to make if you lose too much speed coming up to it. What the hell just happened? I don't even know. I just got to that part of the track and my truck bunny hopped. Holy crap, that was interesting. cutting in between these trees in an interesting way. We're in third place right now. I'm going to try to keep it here, maybe keep moving forward if that's possible. I can still see second place. Wait, how am I in fourth game? Educate yourself on counting, thank you very much. Okay, hit the brakes limit so I can make the corner entry. We're actually catching second, and this has got to be due to my talent, because this truck is not driving very well still. It's got to be due to this truck just not being that good. Plus it's raining, so you have to expect it to be a little limited to what it can do. I'm right behind you. I'm stalking you. Maybe it was one of them cones that I drove over last time that caused that to happen. I took such a wide entry to that turn that he just flew right past me. Golly, I wanted to go on the other side of that first tree, but didn't. We're in second now. We passed him. We took such a different entry to the corner. I mean, he took that corner before the one that we took the same way that I took the next one, but I guess we just kind of switched around the way we were taking our corners. I can see the leader from here. Really good entry to the turn before checkpoint 3. Oh, I think I can win this due to my own talent. I mean, the average guy probably couldn't win with this truck, but I think this was the first track that I ever raced at whenever I first got this game again. And man, I was trying to play on the hardest difficulty, so I guess I have some experience here over all the other tracks. I know the best shortcuts and the best ways around it. I mean, I'm trying to go to the right of that stupid fucking tree, but I keep going to the left of it. And I'm trying so hard to go to the right that instead I just drive into it. But yeah, I mean, it's been a long time since I first got this game, so I haven't raced here in ages, but man, I've practically perfected how I race around this track. I mean, I was racing almost as good as the top level difficulty AI. And remember, I'm only on level 3 AI out of the 4 difficulties that they have, because level 4 AI, they're practically perfect and they never make mistakes, and it's just impossible to keep up with them unless you spend a good 3 or 4 hours figuring out the perfect way to get around the track without crashing. Okay, let's cut this part of the track like that other guy did. So we did take the lead. I think we can win this. Stop trying to... I just drove through a tree. That's interesting. I keep trying to go on the right side of the tree, and even whenever I'm trying to go on the left side of the tree, then I'm going to start missing the turn completely. I think I've got the lead, and it's the last lap, so what I should do is just be careful in that turn, because it's the only one that scares me, because I feel like I'm going to get stuck on a tree and everybody's going to pass me. Well, I backed up and all that crap. I forgot to take this corner sharp, so this is... Yeah, I usually cut the track right there. But yeah, I learned all the shortcuts and all the best ways around this track. Okay. Okay, don't hit the pole. Okay, we got through there. We just got one more turn left. Let's not do anything silly. Let's just... Okay, turn! Turn! No, don't choke this for me. I didn't choke that. My truck almost choked it. I could see second place on the map right behind me, but we won this on the second attempt. And that leaves us with only one more track to go in this Let's Play. My original lap times at this track were so freaking fast that I was out of ranking with my garbage lap times that this truck was getting me. I don't know what I was driving whenever I first came to this track in this game, but my total time for that race was just 3 minutes and 47 seconds, so yeah, that track is not that long. It doesn't take that long to get around even for 5 laps. The fastest lap we ran was a 43-second lap time. Average lap time was 45 seconds, so that was rather consistent. Top speed is 92 miles an hour, average speed 66 miles per hour. Longest jump was 156.44 feet. I highly doubt that was an actual jump. It was probably the bridge. And our longest hang time was a second. Or maybe they don't count the bridge. Maybe that's actual hang time. Our final episode in this series of 4x4 Evolution that I started a little later last year and has been going on for about half a year now is going to take place at Salvage Wasteland. At first I was thinking that this was going to be the final episode of the series, but I completely forgot that I hadn't done Salvage Wasteland for some reason. And that's a really interesting track. Lots of walls and trees. They got some vehicles roaming around the track that you could possibly crash into. And the AI, they intentionally take shortcuts, so it might be something different and a good way to end off the series overall. And there's another wasteland in this game called Arctic Wasteland, which we already went to. I find it weird that we have 2 wastelands. Man, I'm gonna miss this game, but at the same time, I'm glad that I'm not going to have to play it anymore, because this game has given me way too many freaking aneurysms at this point. Well, see you next time. That's that, and episode over.